Okay, so here we are once again on this Monday, Me Day, and wow, this is the last Monday of 2024. I hope everyone has had a wonderful and beautiful, rewarding Christmas and preparing for a even more better upcoming new year. I know for me personally, the past two holidays has been unexpectedly rewarding, and I say that way because this year my mother and I seized the opportunity to get away both November and December. Thanksgiving we were able to spend in Texas with one of my nephews, and this Christmas we were able to spend with one of my nieces and my sister, which was really awesome for my mother. Just seeing her in that family element and environment was just a sight to take in. But anyway, as it relates to me, checking in with myself on this once again Monday, Me Day. Wow. Again, that whole reality of this truly being the last Monday of the year of 2024. It has positioned me to see, did I say that right? Positioned me? It has positioned me to receive this sees opportunity to, how can I say this? I am charging myself this Monday, being that, again, this is the last Monday of the year, December 30th. We're at the last 2 days of this year of 2024. I have two particular rooms that are, I guess in some way screaming for my attention. But basically, I am going to be discarding some things, removing some things from those two rooms. So I know that's a different kind of Monday Me Day. However, it is better positioning me for the upcoming newness of the new year of 2025. And so it gives me the opportunity to think about that, to address some things that I just simply need to release to either someone else or its new life, so to speak, as I discard it. What about you? Are you positioning yourself, or have you already positioned yourself for the newness of the upcoming year of 2025? And if not, right, what one thing, let's make it simple, what one thing are you going to charge yourself to make sure that you act on, that you execute, and have it completed or positioned and prepared for you to not carry that into the new year of 2025, to completely release it, let it go, bury it, so to speak. I don't know. Only you know what process would be best to execute and take to carry out as it relates to the thing that you charge yourself to do. I am just stepping in as a virtual accountability partner to say, do that. Okay? Execute that. Again, you have 2 days left in the year of 2024 to best position yourself for the new year and the newness of 2025. Only you know what that should look like as it relates to what gets to accompany you into the new year, and that which needs to be left behind. Only you know that. So yeah, this is your virtual accountability partner telling you, encouraging you. You can do it, so do it. Now, getting back to myself. So, as I stated last Monday, I took the time to basically do a self-pedicure. And I did also spend some time in writing some things out to, I don't know, for me, it's a totally different connection for me when I simply allow myself to take that pen in hand, to make contact with that pad and connect my thoughts with my fingers and write them out. Who else out there is that like a commonality for? Is that you? If so, again, I am going to be your virtual accountability partner, and I'm going to urge you, I am going to charge you to write some things out. Maybe that's what you need to do as it relates to you preparing yourself to, I don't know, do a recap of your 2024 and come to the decision of what goes with you and what is to be left here in this year, or who, for that matter. Sometimes it's about a relationship or the access of that relationship or that individual. Not necessarily to say that individual has to be totally and completely closed out or shut out, but maybe some different restraints or some different levels of access is to be granted to that individual. Again, that space, that place, that is something that you get the opportunity to be honest with yourself about, and you know who and what that is. So write it out. I don't know, to some degree, I guess you can write what is your mission statement? Like, do any of you have a personal mission statement? I know I have written some things down, but to be honest with you and myself, I don't know if I have actually, and this is just a connecting word right there now, perfected that statement, so to speak. As it relates to the who and what that I am currently and where I am currently. However, in my writing session today, I will be looking at that too, because it is going to be part of my recap as it relates to the year of 2024 and the newness of the new year that we are at the tip of. Wow. Or excuse me, that's just a silencing, or how can I say it? I don't know, it's just a lot in that particular thought as I heard myself say it that time. I don't know why. Anyway, again, this is Monday, Me Day, and this Monday, the last Monday of December of the year 2024, December 30th, the last Monday of the year of 2024. I am releasing myself to reflect upon what has unfolded, what worked, what didn't work, if and where I fell short, what I was victorious with and in, to hold myself to a level of accountability, to reward myself where due and fitting. Again, what about you? On this Monday Me Day, which is my day, what day have you decided will be or is your day? And what things are you addressing or reflecting upon as it relates to your recap of 2024 and your insight or your view of, or even expectations or desires for the newness of the new year set before us? I know it has been such a great pleasure, like I said, in this past 2 months, just simply getting the opportunity to be on the sidelines and see the interaction with my mother and her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, for her to actually be able to take that trip out of town to Texas, for her to be loved on and love on her family the way that she does, and get to do not just this past Thanksgiving and December, Christmas, but on a daily basis. We are fortunate enough that my mother lives rather closely to three of her daughters, one being me, who she actually lives with, and with them, their families, their children, their grandchildren, and she gets to see some of those lives and their unfoldings, and it's a beautiful thing to watch her see. So on this Monday Me Day, again, I have already charged myself with 2 different rooms in my home that I will address. I will see what works for us still, and release or discard that which does not, and either bless someone else or again just let it go. I am also going to be penning some information, some words to myself, as I do the recap of the current year 2024, on the heels of the year of 2025, and acknowledge what needs to be acknowledged and commend what I get the opportunity to commend and be victorious in. I am grateful also for just levels of conviction as it relates to the things that I fall short in sometimes, because I recognize that I am so far from perfect. However, I am blessed to be able to embrace and live out my true, authentic me unapologetically. Now, am I always on point with being in tune to me? Absolutely not. But even in that, I am able to be honest with myself about that and learn from those elements and those moments, and be accountable to myself about that, and talk to myself about the reasons why. What about you? Are you in this moment, as you're listening to this, are you totally and completely living out your true, authentic you? Are you allowing yourself to be unapologetically you in a way that you can be proud of, in a way that you are proud of, even as you are, honest with yourself about the areas in which that you can improve. We all have those areas in which we simply need to get better at. I know I have mine. And I am able to be honest with myself in those moments most of the time. But again, that comes from I have been truly asking God to, Lord, let me see myself, let me see and hear the me that those around me see and hear, and give me the opportunity to have the conviction in the spaces and places and areas in which I should be or can be better, and show me how to just simply do that, be better. So yes, it is the last Monday of 2024, December 30th, on this Monday, Me Day, as we are on the heels of the new incoming year of 2025. Wow. What is your recap of 2024? What are the preparations and or expectations do you have for 2025? Or do you even have any? Are you able or willing to release yourself to have some if you do not? Are you open to growth and the betterment that you may not have experienced in this year of 2024 that you truly can have and possess in 2025? And I ask that question that way because that has been one of the questions that I have asked myself. In order to receive the better from yourself, you have to, it's crazy, you have to charge yourself with the better that you expect from and of yourself. If you never verbalize it to yourself, if you never write it out to yourself, if you never make it clear to yourself, how in the world can you execute it? How in the world do you know what to deliver to and for you? Think about it. I know I will be, and I currently am. So again, on this Monday, Me Day, of course, thank you for spending this time with me, and here's to the betterment of 2025 as you do your recap of 2024 and commend yourself as it relates to the areas and spaces and places of you that you got it right. And of course, be honest with yourself in the same case of the things that you could have done better. And then, of course, do that. Become and do better. Again, on this Monday, Me Day, whatever your day, choose you.